Hello beautiful people and my dear gentle viewer, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Lady Koko and this is our farm, Euma Farm. So today we are doing things a bit differently because I feel like it's been a while since we had a one-on-one, and I wanted us to have a conversation today to catch up a bit, give you an update on our farm and explain to you why we decided to stop on farm visits. So karibuni sana. The reason why we stopped farm visits, I'd like to talk about little but important changes that we've done in our chicken coop. So you see, over the past few months, we noticed that our chickens were really struggling with stress, and Kisumu can be a very hot place. So our chickens were suffering from heat stress, and for that reason, we improved on the ventilation. Before the mabati used to cover up to this point, but we opened up here so that we can have more ventilations, and we did it for all around the chicken coop. So at least we've seen a bit of improvement, because with the heat stress, it changes their feeding habits, it makes them uncomfortable, which eventually affects their egg production. But since we upgraded the chicken coop, they're doing much better, and we thank God. So that is the update that we did, because for our students who have been coming to train, we taught you that there are some mistakes we did when we were building this house. First of all, the house is too tight, as you can notice from the pictures and videos, and even the height we did mess with the height. It was supposed to be like 10 foot higher, but the feet are not really conducive for them, and it is for that reason that we even put plywoods so that it may just reduce the intensity of the heat. Yes, so that's it on our coop upgrade, and it looks much better. I'm happy. When we started hosting farm visits, it was one of the most beautiful experiences ever. We got to meet so many amazing people, students, young farmers, families, and even some of you from YouTube who wanted to see our farm in person. It was inspiring, educational, and full of energy. But as much as we loved it, we also realized that we needed to pause. So, there are 3 reasons why we decided to stop on farm visits. And the first of them is the well-being of the chickens. We started noticing that our chickens were behaving or reacting to visitors who come around the farm. The constant movements and new faces and unfamiliar scents were actually stressing them out. So, and as you know, chickens are very sensitive creatures. When they feel threatened or disturbed, it affects their comfort, it affects their feeding, which eventually affects the egg production. So even when the visitors meant well with no harm, their repeated visits were unknowingly causing distress. And as farmers, animal welfare always comes first. The second reason, which was even more serious, is disease outbreaks. During certain seasons, poultry farms across the country face serious infections and they spread rapidly. And unfortunately, visitors, whether knowingly or unknowingly, carry viruses on their clothes, on their shoes, and even their hands. And in few cases, we've suspected even malicious visits because people know very well they come from a farm that has been affected by disease. But just because of malicious intent, they want to spread the disease, because these chicken diseases always spread very, very, very fast. They are very infectious. And one small exposure can affect the entire flock. So to protect our birds, we had to prioritize on biosecurity and to stop external movements completely. And that even applies even to us going to other farms doing trainings, because we can be carriers. There are people who can be carriers and they come into the farm and spread diseases knowingly or unknowingly. So this is also why we decided to stop on farm visits and to take a break a little until the season of infectious diseases pass. This is the brand you should check out. Yes. The third reason is a bit more personal, and it's about growth. The truth is, running a farm, creating content, hosting guests, all at the same time is not as easy as it looks, because each visit means time, it means planning, and it means resources. So from preparing the animals, organizing meals, and making sure everyone has a great experience, because we always love when you come to our farm, you leave with an experience that you've never had at any farm. So, and at some point, it started affecting our main goal, which is building Euma Farm into a model farm first. We realized we cannot pour from an empty cup. We needed time to restructure, expand, and to build better systems. We want to create an experience that's not only fun, but is also safe and educational. So that is why we came to the decision of pausing rather than stopping our farm visits. So we are not stopping completely. We are just taking a strategic break, and we are working on better systems. We are working on improving our farm, making sure that when we open again, we become bigger and better and more impactful. To everyone who came for training, whether you visited our farm or you went through an online training, we want to say a big thank you. You have been part of our journey, and your support means everything. We've had beautiful memories, beautiful lessons and laughter that we always hold dear, because you did not only learn from us, we also learned from you, from the online family. Thank you very much for keeping the fire burning, and for those who are requesting to do farm visits, because there's some which were put on hold, don't worry. We will resume and we'll announce it here on YouTube and our other social media platforms when we are ready. But we are still going on with the online poultry farming training, because that is a smarter way and a safer way for the both of us. You can still learn from us wherever you are. It doesn't matter whether you are in Kenya or not. And by doing this, we do not also risk our birds, which also are our livelihood. For now, keep following our journey and keep learning. Keep believing that growth sometimes means you step back so that you can work on a more greater and a more bigger thing. Thank you so much, my dear gentle viewer. This has been your girl, Lady Koko, and see you on the next one.